there, Power Automate and everything. Okay. See, like a Power Apps also, what Power Apps will do means Power Apps means creating an application. Power Automate means moving the files from source to destination. Okay, moving a files from source to destination. That it is called as Power Automate. Okay, so the main motive of the Power Automate is automatically need to pick the file from one of the location and place it to another location itself. That is the Power Automate thing. Okay, suppose for example on this particular time basis I want to send a mail to the particular person on daily basis. Okay, all these things like automatically if you want to send if you want to give the response, get the response and reply to that one, okay, then we have to use Power Automate. That means if you want to move the files from source to destination, you have to use, okay, Power Automate. Okay, so actually before Power Automate, SSIS also doing the same thing. But SSIS is a one of the software which you need to install it in your local system, and after that you can send the files from local to local. But this Power Automate through the online itself. That means suppose for example in OneDrive I have one file is there, okay, and move it to the SharePoint. Both are online, right? So Power Automate will transfers the file from online, okay, online. That means from OneDrive to SharePoint, or else if I want to reply, if I want to send out a mail on daily basis, those related things we can do it in Power Automate. Understand? For Power Automate also, what you have to do is you just need to log in like powerautomate.microsoft.com. Okay. So in Power Apps, like powerapps.microsoft.com is the login. Okay. That is the URL. Power Automate also we can do it in the online itself. This is not a Power Automate is not a software. Okay. No need to download and install that particular software, working on that one. No need to do all this thing. There is a space is there. That means there is a storage is available in the online itself. That means in the cloud itself the Power Automate will be there itself. Whatever flow you want to create it, you can simply create the Power Automate flow in this URL itself. So what is the URL? powerautomate.microsoft.com. In this one, for Power Apps, whatever credentials you are using, the same credentials you have to use it here also. Okay, see here, click on sign in. See here, after clicking on sign in, you have to initially, if it is for the first time, if you are logged into the Power Automate means you have to give the credentials like mail ID and password. What mail ID and password you are given into this Power Apps, the same credentials you have to use it. Understand? So in this one, after login this one, in Power Apps, how the environment will be there? Same environment here also you can use it. Whichever environment, on which environment you need to create a Power Automate flow, that environment you have to select it. Once you select the environment, after that, see here in the left pane, there are different options will be there. Create, okay. And so see here, create is the option to create a flows, okay. There are different flows will be there. These are the blank flows like automate cloud flow. That means automate cloud flow means automatically if you want to send out a mail, okay, then you have to use it. Instant cloud flow, this is the one of the flow, okay, one type of flow it is. Instant cloud flow means whenever you click on that one, at that time only the flow will be run, otherwise That means it is a manual, completely manual work it is. Like whenever you want to run that particular flow, Power Automate flow, you just need to use instant cloud flow. Okay. Scheduled cloud flow means on a particular time basis. Understand? So and so on particular time basis, on every day or a monthly basis or weekly basis or daily basis, you have to select an intervals. Okay. Based on the selection of the intervals, that particular scheduled cloud flow will run. That means scheduled cloud flow means on a particular time basis when the flow need to be run. That you have to set it here. So, understand? See here, desktop flow means whatever flow you are creating from the from your desktop environment. Because see, in Power Automate, you will have a desktop software also. You can download it and install it. And there also, whatever you did it, the same flows will be available here also. Understand clearly or not? So that's the reason. No need to use separate software here. You just need to use it, okay, in this particular site itself, like powerautomate.microsoft.com. There itself you can create it. Okay. If you want to create a flows in desktop also, you can use it. And process mining, this is not required. Leave it. Okay. So most of the times these two flows are created. Okay. Either you can manually, if you want to run any particular flow itself, you have to use instant cloud flow. If you want to run on a scheduled basis, then you have to run this particular. Understand? So that means in create, whichever flows you want, you can create it. Or else when you come down, some default templates are there. Understand? You can use these templates also. If your requirement is there here itself, you can directly use that for flow itself. Then just you have to give the credentials there itself. Then automatically the flow is created here itself. Understand? These are the default templates of the flows. Understand? If you want to create from the scratch, okay, then you have to use these are all the flows. Understand? And if need to use it there itself, like just like you want to send out a mail to the Outlook. In that particular one, is it available in this template or not? You can check it. Suppose I want to send out a mail to the Gmail related. Is there anything here? It is there. But here I want to send out a mail, but here the attachments will be there. This is not the template. Okay. And see, like that you can check it. Okay. Mm, not this, like this, which if you scroll down and see the different templates and which is required for you, you can directly click on that one. The flow will be automatically created, and in that particular each and every trigger, you have to give your own credentials. Understand clearly? And next one is, if you want to learn any particular so you don't know how to create a Power Automate and everything. Okay, Microsoft will provide some documents and videos and everything here itself. Understand clearly or not? So you can use it and you can create the applications here itself. Okay. And or else in YouTube there are n number of sites will be there. Power Automate is very important, because everyone, like suppose for example, okay, suppose for example, in an organization, they're not what will happen here, it is like sometimes they will forget the submitting the timesheet. Okay. So sometimes whoever is not submitting the timesheet, we need to create a flow here itself. That means on a particular time basis, like either weekly, 2 times or 3 times, you have to select it. Based on that, automatically for those people, send out a mail like, please fill your timesheet and submit the timesheet. Okay, this is what like these are the things if you want to create it, and you can, like, I will show you some examples in that one, how to create a flows and everything. Understand? Next one is my flows. Whichever flows you created, those are available here itself. Okay, so those are, that means whatever, this is a power automate is a cloud based environment. Whatever flows you created here, those flows are available under cloud flows. Whichever flows you created in the desktop, those are available here itself. Okay, and not only this one, if you want to share this whatever flow you created, if you want to share it, that particular flow to different people, then you can send it simply. Understand? You can share that particular flow. That means I created that one. In our team, there are different people out there. Okay, so they also need to access my flow itself. Then simply I need to share that particular one. Let's see how we can share it and everything. Okay, so for this one, first you have to click on create it. In in this, okay, you will have instant cloud flow option is there. Understand? Or else in my flows also, when you go to the my flow, on the top you will see new flow option will be there. Okay, in this one, in this one, you cannot use the template. If you want to use the template, you can go here. Like I want to build my flow from the scratch onwards, then you have to use it here itself. So in this one, instead of cloud flow, that means manually I want to run the file. So for this one, you have to choose it. Once you choose it, you have to give the flow name. Like suppose, for example, like Google Sheets flow. In this Google Sheet flow, there are different types of triggers are available. What is that? These are all, we can call it as triggers. Okay, that means manually trigger. Manually trigger means if you want to run manually, okay, then you have to use this one. If you want to connect, like even if you want to pull any Power Apps related data, Power Apps related data source, if you want to use it, then you can use it. Not only this one, if you come down, see here, even teams also, teams related messages also you can send it. Okay, and if you want to if you want to select a file from OneDrive itself, then you can use it. Or if you want to use Power BI related visuals also. Okay, suppose when you click on this particular one, like I want to pick one of the visual, and that visual I need to send out a mail to the different people. This is what my requirement it is. Or else I want to send a complete report, Power BI report, to the different people. So by using this also we can share it. Okay, these are all SharePoint related one. Okay, by using SharePoint also you can create all these things. Okay, right now, so manually trigger flow. That means when you click on this particular button, at that time only flow will be run. Okay, so I'm selecting this one, and after selecting this one, so there is an option. When you come down, there is an option, click on create. Okay, see here. So this is what the one. This is one particular step itself. Like that, you can create multiple steps. Did you know like flow diagram, right? Same like flow diagram, we can create a flows in Power Automate as usual. How it will be there in flow diagram, same like that we can create it. Okay. So once you click on this particular, what you have to do, you have to decide it. Okay. Suppose for example, okay, my requirement it is in Google Sheet. Okay, I want to create one particular file itself. Okay, that file I need to pick it from there itself, and in that file itself I want to create some mail IDs there itself. Okay, some mail ID, to whom I need to send out. And suppose for example, uh, Okay, what is the subject for this one? Different people, different mail IDs having different subjects. I need to send it. So this is what that means. I want to create one Excel file in Google Sheet. After creating Google Sheet, I will show you how to create in the Google Sheet. One Excel file you need to create it. That Excel file we need to pull it into Power Automate. After pulling that, each record, how many mail IDs you are mentioned, okay, or for all the mail IDs you want to send out a mail automatically. Okay, that is what my target is. Let's see. First, you need to go to the Google Sheets. Okay, see here in the Google in Gmail, when you come down, when you click on this button, when you come down, you will see an option called Sheets. Okay, here itself, whatever sheet you want, you can create. Suppose, for example, I already created and I already tested. Okay, so how it will be there? I will show you. See here. See here, name will be there and email is will be there. Okay. How many mail IDs are mentioned under the email column? For all the mails, it will automatically send it. Okay. Subject. Okay. Like uh, urgent. Okay. Like this subject. And like this. Suppose if you want to create it, and you can create it also. Like see here. I'm creating a new Excel file. Okay. Name. Okay. Email. Subject. And next one is description. Okay. So for this one, I'm giving some names like Vijay Ramaraju and uh, for this one, the mail IDs I'm giving like pvraju@gmail.com. Another one is like Ranavia 35 @gmail.com. Subject is urgent mail. Like that, I'm giving this subject. And here it is like a test mail. I'm giving different subject for different mail IDs. Okay. And description is please log in. Please check my messages in the Teams. Okay. It is a test mail. Like this, I'm creating. Okay. So after creating this, you have to give the proper name. Okay. Naresh ID flow. See here. See here, the flow is created. That means this is what the Excel, I'm creating an Excel sheet in Google Sheet that I need to pick it. See here in this one, Name column I'm maintaining, email column I'm maintaining, subject I'm maintaining this one, and description also. That means whatever mail IDs are available here, for all the mails, respective subject, respective description will be sent it automatically to the to those particular users. Okay, this is what my target is. So for this one, what I'm doing here, it is like, see here. So okay, so what I need to do, where the Excel is created in Google Sheets, right? In Google Sheet, I need to pick it that particular file itself. So when you click on New Step, see here, there are different operations will be there. Okay, there are different triggers as well as different actions are also there. Okay, so whichever action, that means you want to pick the file from Google Sheets. Okay, you can type like, see here, when you type like Google, then automatically Google Sheet will come. See here, select it. After selecting that, what is the option? That means I need to get that particular rows based on the rows, whichever mail IDs are there. Those mail ID to those mail IDs, I need to send out a mail. That means I need to pick each and every row in that particular Excel. So here there are different actions. When you select a Google Sheet, you will see there are different actions for that particular Google Sheet. If you want to get the rows, if you want to insert a row in that particular Excel sheet, I want to insert a record. Then you have to use insert row. If I want to delete it, you can delete it. I want to get the row. Okay, get the row. What is the difference between get the rows and get the row? That means if you want to pick the single row, then you have to use action is get the row. If you want to pick all the rows, then you have to use get rows. Okay. And if you want to multiple sheet, if you want to get it, then you have to use this one. Okay. Which action I need to take it? Get rows, because whatever rows are there, those rows I need to pick it. In that particular row, they whichever mail ID column is there, that mail ID column I need to pass it. Okay, so that's the reason. Click on get rows. First we need to get the row from the Excel sheet. Okay, when you click on get rows action, it is asking where your file is there. Okay, in the Google Sheet, where your file is there, you have to select that particular one. See here, click on this particular folder. Okay, in this one, Google Drive, see here, expand this one. Okay, and see here, Naresh IT Power Automate Flow. This is the Excel I created, right? You have to select this particular Excel. See here, and after selecting, you are selecting only Excel file path. Okay, under the Excel there are multiple sheets are there. Which sheet you want to pull it? That sheet name. Always here, whatever sheet name is there, that here it is displaying like sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, like that it will display. You can select it. Okay, once you select it, after that click on new step in this one. So this means, see here, in this one, first I need to click on this one. And after that, I want, that means this particular get rows action, what it will do, it will go to that particular Google Sheets and pick all the record from that particular Google Sheet. That's it. The duty of this one is pick all the rows. That's it. Okay. Now see how many mail IDs are there. For each and every mail, you need to send out a mail. Understand? In that Excel, there are multiple records are there. You want to send it to, you need to pick it like each and every record in that particular one. That means every record means every mail ID, I need to pick it from there and I need to send out a mail. Okay, for this one, that means, see how many mail IDs are there in the mail ID email column. For those many mail IDs, I need to send out a mail. For that one, here, you have to write a looping. What is that? You have to write looping concept here. Okay. For looping, there is an option called for each. See here, apply to each option. When you select this one, that means if you want to each and every row, I need to pick it, I need to send out a mail until the last row, right? So for that one, you have to choose apply to each option will be there. This apply to each means that means this is a looping. That means until first row, first record to last record, automatically it will pick that particular mail ID and send out a mail. For this one, you have to choose apply to each option. Okay. In this apply to each option, which you want to pick it here, email. That means in that Excel sheet, whatever email column is there, that email, for that email only we are sending a mails, right? You have to pick that email. Okay. If you want to pick that email means, see here, records values is there, right? That means under that particular Excel, whatever records are there, those all you have to pick it. Those all mail IDs you have to pick it. See here, select this one. Okay. And first you have to pick the record wise looping. Okay. How many records are there in the Excel? Each record it will pick it. And after storing that, what you need to do? You need to send out an email. Okay. So for this one, I'm taking a Gmail. Okay. So for this one, see here, Gmail is the action. You have to type it in this text box. That action automatically it will comes here. Okay. So pick the Gmail and after that send out an email. Okay. This is the action you have to take. To which that means if you want to send out a mail means your mail IDs will be there. Where mail ID columns is there? There is an email column is there. In that email column, all the mail IDs is there. You have to pick all the mail IDs from that particular column and send out a mail to those particular people. See for this one, see here. See here, you can click on add dynamic. See here, in that Excel, what to whom you need to send out? There is some mail IDs are available in the Excel sheet. Under the Excel sheet, there is an email column is there. In that email column, you have to select it, right? That email column, if you select it here, in that particular email column, whatever mail IDs are there, for each and every time, because here I'm writing a loop here, okay? First, it will pick the first record. And after that, in that first record, what is the mail ID is there? That mail ID here itself, it is passed. And here itself, what is the subject? There is a subject column is there, right? That you can select it. Okay. For body, like suppose, for example, name. I want to give the name as well as a description. See, this is the description. Now see, that's it. See, okay. So that means it is completed now. Okay. Before running that, once again, I will explain you. Listen carefully. Okay. So first of all, when you click on this particular one, you have to click manually. Then only it will send it. Okay. When you choose this option, manual trigger flow, it is. That means whenever user is clicking on this one, at that time only this flow will run. Understand? So, and after that, in Google Sheet, I created one Excel. That Excel related records I want to pick it. For that one, you have to use like a Google Sheet, and action is get rows action. You have to take it. In this one, you have to choose that particular Excel file. After choosing that Excel file, in that particular Excel, what sheet is there? That sheet name you have to select it here. That's it. Okay. After that, see, you want to send out a mail multiple people. There are multiple records are there. If for each and every user you want to send out an email. That means for each and every row you need to pick it. Okay, until the last record you have to pick that particular each and every row, and you want to send out an email. So for that one, you have to write apply to each. This is a looping action. Okay. This is a looping one. So in this one, what you have to do is you have to pick that particular one. You have to pick all the records. See here. See records values. All the record values in that particular sheet, it will pick it. So each record wise, okay, one after the other, one after the other, each record it will pick it and send out an email. For send out an email, for in the mail to what you have to pass, you can just there is an email column is there. That means in that Google Sheet, the first record will be there. In that first record, first it will pick the first record. In that first record, what is the mail ID is there? That mail ID automatically in the two itself, it will be passed. And a subject. What is the subject for this one? There is a subject mail column is there. In that particular person, what subject is there? That you here itself it is passed. And in the body name, there is a name column is also there. Under the name for that particular record, what name is that? That name as well as description also we can pass it. There is a description column is there. That also. So that means this particular record, this particular loop, okay, how many number of rows are there in the Excel? Those many number of times it will be executed and for each and every time it will send it to different people. Understand? So if you want to give all the same mail IDs, if you are giving that also fine. If you are giving a different mail IDs also, that is also fine. Understand? Saved. After saving that, you want to test it. So how it will works and everything, you can test it. See, there is a test option is there, right? So click on this one. See here, manually, it is not automated. See here, it is disabled. You have to select this particular one and click on test. And click on continue. Click on run flow. Yeah, click on done. When you click on done, see here, the flow is running. One after the other, it is running. See here. See, one by one, if you want, you can check it. In get rows, so when you expand this one, see here. See here, when you click on download option, see what outputs are there. See here, each mail ID. So this is one mail ID. Okay. And this is another mail ID. And all the record from that particular one, it will pick it. Okay. After that, one after the other, it will be executed. Okay. See here. First what mail ID is there, that it will be passed here. Okay. When you click on download, see here. So Okay, this is some sample one, like it's a code in coding part, it will be there. So see here, this is the format. Okay, this is the first one. Like each and every, how many are there? For all this one, automatically it will be sent. But here itself, it will show for only one record. First record related one only it will show. If you want, you can check it here. Okay, and once it is done, then what you need to do is see here automatically it will send out an email or not. See here, urgent email and Vijay Ramaraju and who is sending message, that also that names are also we are maintaining in that particular Excel sheet, right? So see here in that Excel sheet, see here there is a name column, email column, subject column, description column, all these things in this body. I'm giving name as well as please check my messages in the teams itself. Okay, for this particular one. For other mail IDs also same thing. Understand clearly or not? For other mail IDs also doing. So for other mail IDs I need to go to that particular person mail ID, and I need to go there and see whether it is. Instead of that one, I'm giving my mail IDs only. Okay, see, both are my mail IDs. That means how many mail IDs, how many mails I'm getting? Two mails, because two mail IDs are there. Two mails, you'll get it. See here. Now run again. Test it. Okay. Now go to this mail ID. See here. There are two mails are getting or not. One is urgent mail and the other one is test mail. In the test mail, what it is there? Akshay Verma test mail subject is. How many mail IDs are given there? Those many mails are, because seeing by checking multiple mail IDs, we didn't have it. So that's the reason. For all the rows, I'm giving only one mail ID. How many mail IDs I'm given? Those many mail IDs. Those many emails are getting to that particular. Understand clearly or not? This is how. This is one of the flow. Okay. In this flow, like see here, it is a simple one, but having there are n number of triggers action. That means, suppose for example, save it. When you click on save it, then automatically the flow will be saved. And when you go to the my flows, see here, this is the one. Okay. If you want to run this particular flow, here itself you can run it. Click on this one. See whether it is completed or not. In this three dot buttons, there are multiple multiple things are there. There is an option run history is there. Click on the run history. There you will see like succeeded or not. See here, 27 seconds back before. Okay. See, go to the mail and refresh this browser. See here, there are two mail circuit like this. Understand? So if you want to run this particular flow means by clicking on this also you can flow it. If you want to share it, this flow to anyone, click on this option and give the mail address for those people. And see here, add the mail address and click on. And whatever sources you are using, like a Gmail and Google Sheet, those people also need to access for that particular one. If they are not able to access this, you cannot do anything. Okay. So that means you cannot, they didn't have this the same mail ID, right? You can give the Gmail password, user ID and password. That means Gmail and password, your password will need to give it. So based on that, they can log in and they can see the data in the coach. Understand clearly? So this is how it. Not only this one, like see, if you want to edit it, if you want to modify something, save as. Okay, something you want to save it in your local system, because sometimes if it is like if the licenses are expired, whenever the licenses are expired, all the things, whatever flows you created, all the flows are automatically deleted. So instead of that one, whichever flow you created, you have to save it in your local system. Understand? Okay, and send a copy. You can send a copy also. You can export it, and run history means how many times it will be run it, how many times it will be failed. Not only this one, so even if you click on this particular one also, how it will be executed. The execution flow also you can see it here. Understand? See here, if you want to resubmit, if you want to resubmit it, then click on this one. Then automatically it will be send it again. The flow will be run it again. Understand? So like this. Okay. So this is how the flows will be available. Whatever flows you created, those flows are available here itself. Understand clearly? Next one is like create. Another flow is also there, right? What is that one? Automatic. Automatic. Okay. If I want to create it, then you have to use itself in the flows itself. Under the new flow, click on this one. Okay. What is the name? It is automatic email. From this flow need to be run on which date that you have to select it. Suppose current date only, and time is like I'm giving like see here 1 minute. I want to run this one. Okay, see here, repeat every one. In this text box itself, you have to give the number, and here you need to select the interval: minute, month, weekly, daily, hourly, like that you can send it. Okay, even second wise also you can send it. Okay, you can select this one. Okay, and click on this particular create option, and see here it will be created. When you click on new step, so what you need to do, I will send out an email. Like suppose, for example, like for every minute, I want to send out a particular people mail IDs. Okay. For this one, Gmail option is there, right? See, even Outlook also you can use it. Okay. See here, Outlook. Okay, but Outlook mail ID is organization mail ID is required. But here I'm not using organization mail ID, right? So that's the reason when you are working with when you are working in any of the organization, you can log in with your mail ID with the organization mail ID here, and the same mail ID here also in the Outlook also you can use it. See here in the Outlook, okay, you can select send out an email like this. But here we cannot use it because I didn't have any organization email, but I'm logging with a different mail ID and I'm using a different mail ID here itself. So that's the reason we cannot use it. So, but Gmail is a public one, right? So that's the reason I want to use Gmail here. So in this Gmail action, see what you need to do. You need to send out an email. Okay. Select this particular one. To whom you need to send out? Those mail IDs you need to give it here. Okay. Suppose, for example, in your team, like so many people are there. Okay. So for this particular on daily basis, exactly 8 p.m., you will have a call. Okay. Internal call will be there. Please log into that one. This is what I want to send it. So that those persons mail ID, I need to give it here. Okay. And okay. Subject is internal call, internal call. And here itself, like, please join on daily basis. Exactly at 8 p.m. IST. Okay, like this. That is the body, and save it. Now you can test this one. Okay, click on test. Okay, there is an option manual. Select this one. For the first time, you have to set it manually. Next time onwards, automatically every 1 minute, it will automatically send out an email. Okay, see here. See here. Okay, so go here. See here, internal call. Okay, there are two times it is like within a minute itself, like 46 I'm clicking. Again 47, every 1 minute I want to send out an email, right? That's the reason 2 mails it is getting. Okay, not only this one, like suppose for example, see here, like when you click on the run history. Okay, in 3 seconds again, see here, it is succeeded exactly 748. This is 747 two times, like 747 manually, and this is automated one. Okay, so whenever it becomes 749, okay, at the time also one more flow it is automatically created. See here, wait for some time. See here, one more trigger file will be there. See here, when you refresh it, one more record will be there. See here, one more record, one more mail it is sent. Automatically it is sent. Okay, that it is called as like schedule flow. Okay, so like this, so whatever you want to choose it, there are different triggers as well as different actions will be there. Whichever action is automated and sorry, automated, not automated, instant cloud flow and schedule flows only there. Okay, in the organization, in each and everything, like suppose for example xyz flow. Okay, and here every minute I want to create it, click on this one. After that, so what action you have to do it, click on new step. Okay, under the new step there are different things will be there, you can type it which one. Suppose, for example, I want to pick one, there is an Excel file in OneDrive and put it in another SharePoint like that. Okay. So OneDrive related, you have to choose it here. Okay. If it is OneDrive only you have to select it. If you are working with organization, OneDrive for business, you have to select it. Understand? You have to see here when you select OneDrive, there are see here, there are different actions will be there. Create a file, list of files in the folder. That means in a folder there are multiple Excels will be there. I want to pick all the Excels also, like this. Okay, converting a file. That means Excel file to CSV file. Like this, if you want to convert it, okay, you can use it. Another option is also there, copy file. By using that option also, you can copy the file from one folder to the another folder like this. Okay, so whichever action is required, those related. See here, a number of actions are there. If you want to rename a file, if you want to move the file, if you want to remove a file also, there is an option. See here, remove file. If you want to upload a file, you can place that particular file in that particular OneDrive. There are different actions. Whichever actions you required it, you can choose that one. Okay. Even if you don't know how to use it also, in Google or in YouTube, there are n number of options is there. You can use those options. Understand? They will directly give the solution for this one. But sometimes you need to write the functions below. Okay. Sometimes when you pass a date column, the date column must and should in this format only. For this one, format function. Here also, there is a format function. By using that format function, you can send it. Understand? Like this, there are different actions will be there. By using those actions, you can create a flow and run the flow. And so whichever, if you want to schedule it automatically, then you have to choose that particular. If you want to run manually, you have to run that particular. Okay, this is how you can create it. This is completely about Power Automate. Like if you are working with more triggers and actions, see here, n number of triggers will be there. For OneDrive itself, for SharePoint also, there is a number of actions will be there. For Outlook or anything, there are a number of actions will be there. Which action is required suitable for you? You can choose it and you can, what it is asking, you can place that one. And star related mandatory fields, you have to fill it. Remaining things, you can leave it like that. Understand clearly? Yeah. Okay. And tomorrow I will explain you about the interview questions, like what type of questions for Power Apps it is there. Those related things we need to discuss. Understand? Any doubts in this one? Anyone having any doubts? Amar Rajak, Archit, Chaudhary, Jyoti, Kittu, Manaswini, Rohit, Rupali, Sonu, Monisha, Srivastav. Okay. So this is how, like, when you go with the regular class of Power Automate, you will see they will explain you different actions. That's it. Okay. So even if you try it also, if you're not getting a solution in Google, all the triggers related options will be there in the Google. Okay. So you can use it and you can create the flows. Like, see, I created a flow like 4 steps on it. There are sometimes it is like 10 steps, 15 steps also it will be there. Hi guys, actually there is a power issue. It is there, so that's the reason it is disconnected. So that's it about the Power Automate. Tomorrow we need to discuss. Tomorrow we need to discuss about what are the interview questions will be there, how it will be there, and each and everything interview questions related. We need to discuss it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last class, and don't worry. And I will share the document and in that particular Google Classroom. Please check it. And whenever I send out a Google any document in the Google Classroom, I will send out an email for each and everyone. Please check it. Understand? Okay. So we can stop it here and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Bye, guys.